Welcome back. We are probably going to create quickly one scenario and see what happens. So there would be a practical challenge where you want to sum two numbers, and there is another requirement where a same number you want to sum n times. In the mathematical format, we call it sum of x from 1 till n, which is nothing but x plus x plus x n times. How will you do this question? Your right approach should be, in the sum, if you pass a number called x and number of times called n, in the for loop, you should do for iteration is happening on n, you can say run it for n times. You can say I equal to 1, I less than equal to n, I plus plus. Since we haven't discussed much how this for loop works, so I'm giving you the code for now. And then you can say sum the n, x, n times. So for that, you will say outside int result equal to 0, and inside you can say result equal to result plus x. Now incidentally, this result plus x is going to happen n number of times. So if the beginning result value is 0, at the end of the first time it will be 0 plus x, second time it will be this much plus x, third time it will be this much plus x, and so on. So let me write this code for you. So let me here write that code, and I'll say public int. In the beginning, I'm trying not to keep the same name called sum. Though it is saying to have the same name, I'll keep it sum iterate, and we'll keep it int number comma int iterate. And then I'll say for I equal to 0 and iterate, which will iterate until this number starting from 1. And then definitely I'll have a local variable int result equal to 0. And inside we are going to say result equal to result plus number. And then you return result. I give you a standing 10 still seconds to understand whether it is understandable to you this much. This is what we have to understand. So this is the code against whatever I wrote just now. Exact same code. So here what is happening, let's say that this is 3 and 5. You are doing 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So we begin with 0. So result in the beginning will be 0. And in this first iteration, it will be 0 plus 3. Second time, it will be this much plus 3. Then the third time will be 0, this much plus 3. And the fourth time will be this much plus 3. And the fifth time will be this much plus 3. So it becomes this amount. Now, this logic building of for loop and all that, we'll be doing it later. My intention was a little different. And that is, instead of making the name sum iterate, let me collapse it. If I only keep sum, it's giving an error. Why it is giving an error? I'll keep it little up, which will give you some hint. These two are giving an error. Try to see and tell why this is giving an error. These two are giving an error. Why? There is a reason behind it. So if I take this much over here. If you see name, input parameters, exactly same, this combination. To have more understanding, doesn't it look exact same to us? Yes, right? See, they are exact same. And that is what is called having two signatures exact same. This is not a part of signature starting from here. Sum, int, sum, int. So they are exact same. You cannot have. The only solution in this could be, because the input types are going to be not different, better to have a different name. Instead of sum, you can keep sum I or something like that, iterator or something. That's a solution. Now, one solution could come in your mind is, here the variable names I will keep A, B. Here I'll give X, Y. Gentlemen and ladies, in the case of signature, name of the variable is irrelevant. The parameter type matters, not the name. Not the name, right? So only the type matters. Whether you are writing is there X or Y does not matter. Okay. So for that, I'll give you one thing here is, you see here, all right. This is the 2. Even if you see here, here is a number and iterate. Here is a number A and number B. They are different, but still the error is same. So you cannot have it. We wanted you to do, we would like you to practice this to understand. If you have a scenario where 2 methods are going to be same with the same name, you cannot do it. At least you cannot do it in the same class. I want you to practice it and see this problem comes up. And as I say, the solution will be keep something like this. Now, in the next clipping, we are going to create this complete example and we'll continue. We'll see that. We'll do that together. Thank you very much.